Hey guys, Tyler is awesome too here, and today I'm pitching episodes 8 through 11 of Pixar's Spider-Man. Why am I doing this? Well, because there's not really that much to talk about for these episodes, and the video would just be way too short. So yeah, I'm just gonna talk to these episode by episode, and well, yeah, I'm gonna do that. Episode 8, Round 2. Loosely adapting from Peter Parker, The Spectacular Spider-Man issue 60. Remember 4 episodes earlier when Spider-Man promised Electro a rematch? Well, this is the rematch here. Electro would get Spider-Man's attention to get him to fight him. They battle for a bit. Spider-Man was almost outwits Electro, but Electro actually beats Spider-Man. Yeah, Peter actually lost the fight. But Electro doesn't kill or unmask him because he, out of honor and respect for Peter's identity. This is the mid-season finale. Episode 9, The Echo of Plant Man. Peter is upset after his defeat at the hands of Electro. Billy and Yuri tried to counter him, but not sure about that. The villain of the episode will be Plant Man. In the comics, this guy is pretty much a universal villain for Marvel Comics. Basically, he just fights whoever Marvel feels like. And basically, I feel like he would fit perfectly in this world. I use him instead of, say, Sandman or Hydro Man because they might be expensive for the show and Pixar, so I'm using Plant Man instead. Besides, I'm all about using lesser-known villains, so yeah. Think of this version of Plant Man as, well, Poison Ivy from DC Comics, a plant activist, if you will, and he gained powers due to chemical nonsense, and well, he becomes a crazy plant person and wants to, well, make sure plants are safe and or take over the world and stuff, because crazy chemicals made him crazy, I guess. Towards the end of the episode, Peter will have regained his confidence and defeat Plant Man. And that's the end of episode 9. Also with, well, lessons about protecting the environment and all that nonsense. Episode 10, Detention Club. Basically, it's a Breakfast Club parody with Peter and his classmates get detention. We learn more about our characters, yada yada yada, etc. etc. Also, there's one thing to know with this episode. Adrian Toombs, aka the Vulture, and Jackson Montana Price, aka the Shocker, both have escaped prison. Which leads into the next episode, episode 11, Double Team. Think of Shocker and Vulture's team up in this episode as like what we saw in Spider-Man the movie, the game. Because that's where I'm taking loose influence from. As, well, Vulture commits a crime to get Spider-Man's attention, with Shocker, well, was able to strike him off guard. Where a kind of similar scene in an episode of Spectacular Spider-Man with the Sinister Six, though there's only 2 villains this time. Okay, anyways, Shocker and Vulture were to, well, overwhelm Spider-Man, but Spider-Man was able to escape. Part 2 of Vulture and Shocker's plan, which is kind of similar to the Amazing Spider-Man Annual number 1. I don't have an image of that, because I'm lazy. Is that both of them would take on Spider-Man individually to weaken him. Shocker will lure Spider-Man to the sewers. Spider-Man first, well, gets well, wrecked by Shocker, but like before, Spider-Man was able to, take out Shocker, but this time without Electro's help. And well, Shocker tells Spider-Man where Vulture is, which leads to Spider-Man's fight with the Vulture. And the same trick that defeated Vulture last time wouldn't work this time, as Toomes has upgraded his equipment, and, well, Peter had to improvise to take down the Vulture by, well, using his intelligence, and, well, he was able to beat Vulture because he's the hero, and, well, that's how it goes. During these episodes, we see Kirk Connor's slow transformation to the Lizard, with him of injecting himself with the Lizard formula, then his arm growing back, then the Lizard signs are starting to show. At the end of the episode 11, more specifically, I'm making it clear, that's at episode 11, we see a similar scene to a scene in Spider-Man the new anime series, which has arguably the best lizard design ever, where we see Kirk Connors in the shadows in his, well, lab with only a hood, and you don't see his face. And at the end of the scene, we see he's transformed into the Lizard. Yeah, I hope you get excited for episode 12. Well, that's what I got to say. And those are episodes 8 through 11 of Pixar's Spider-Man. If you like this video, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and hit that notification button. If you want to, well, watch one of my other videos and want to see what I'm doing. And, well, that's the usual I say. And thank you, Saiyan1238, for making this fan art. I didn't mean to use it without permission, but it's a really good image not to use. I'm sorry for not doing it without permission, but thank you for making it. Go check out his work on DeviantArt, please. I am Tyler's Awesome 2, and peace.